Inktober. So everyone knows what Inktober is. Inktober is when you do a 31-day art challenge where you draw something from a prompt for 31 whole days and you're doing the inking, you're doing the sketch layers and all that jazz. I'm not doing that. I refuse. I do not have the mental capacity to possibly draw something different every single day. I've tried it in the past, it did not work out, but I am subjecting myself to a different art challenge, which is something that I decided to do for myself just to like draw my OCs a little bit more. So, for the entirety of October, I decided to draw my three different OCs for each week. So 3 weeks. I was trying to leave the fourth week in case of like I needed some extra wiggle room, which I did. You will see that later on in the video. But I decided to draw my OC Coffee, a lizard lady, my VTuber, and my boyfriend's VTuber at in like Halloween costumes or a Halloween like aesthetic. And with that, I started off with my girl Coffee. Coffee is this cute little lizard lady that I based off of a Gila lizard. Gila? Gi- Gi- I based off a really cute lizard. This lizard's so freaking adorable to me, but they're also very venomous. And I based her off of that. Her name is spelled like Koffei, like E. Koff. I can spell coffee, okay? It's coffee with a K and an I with an E, okay? Okay. So, coffee. She's very chill. She is a very relaxed lizard. I made her very smart. I made her interested in like science and mechanics. But she also is just like a nice little vibe. And honestly, I never thought that she'll be like one of my community's favorite OCs that I made throughout the years of me streaming. Um, but I decided to draw her as a mummy. Not mommy, but mummy. So with that, I decided like maybe let's just like go with like a skirt that kind of gives off a Gerudo desert vibe because I believe that like the Gila lizards are more in like a little deserty vibes, like desert areas, place where it's really hot. Anyways, so and I researched this way back when I first created her. I do not remember shit. Um, but I was like, okay, let's give her a mummy type vibes. We can do the wrapping and everything, but we're gonna have a skirt on her because if I don't put a skirt on her or any type of other clothing besides the wrapping, I feel like she will come alive and grapple me through this screen. Um, but like I wanted to try different poses. I didn't want to like have her just like standing still doing like the typical mummy walk. I wanted to show like that she's as although that she's like a chill girl, she's also very sassy when she has to be, which I don't draw her in sassy poses much because I also feel like she's gonna grapple me through the screen and be like, why are you doing this to me, mother? But with that, she honestly looked amazing. And I'm so happy that she came out this way, even though the pose did mess with me a couple times. I really did enjoy drawing her the most. And I was so happy that she was my first drawing because if she wasn't my first drawing, she'll probably be my last one. However, I'm honestly glad I did not make her my last drawing. And this took me about 9 hours to draw because I was doing art streams 3 times that week. And if you guys want to see more art live and chat with me in chat, live reactions, seeing my goofiness in its true form, follow me at twitch.tv.emerald_rose20. And I have a Discord. If you want to join that, please check out my my social links that's in the bio below. It's in the description. As well as if you are seeing this on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe because more art videos will be coming in the future. Thank you so much for being here. Now back to Coffee. She was originally a OC I wanted to put somehow in the My Hero Academia universe. That didn't last long. She changed so much. She gave off more vibes like my sister has, and I honestly did base her more on like how my sister usually was during high school. I always thought my sister was really cool, a chill person, but like, from the eyes of a little sister, you see your sister as so cool or annoying, which she's a little bit of both. But yeah, this is coffee, and I'm honestly so happy about how she turned out. 9 hours of work, and so happy that she was my first one. Now, me. So, I am your friendly neighborhood bunny fae from the interwebs. I made this character based off of myself, and her hair was the only thing that changed. She was always a bunny girl. She was always supposed to be a magical girl. And honestly, I feel like she's more forest nymph, a fey creature of some sort. And she's honestly turned out really well. I'm actually very surprised on how she turned out. I kept with the plant based because I am more plant based than human based for this bunny. Um, I made her into a Venus flytrap, and I thought it would be really cool if she was sticking out of a pot, maybe. And honestly, I'm not disappointed. Not one bit. I went with a Little House of Horrors theme because who doesn't like Little House of Horrors? Audrey too. We love Tui, okay? We love Tui in this household. Um, she was probably the most painful one to draw because I didn't know if I wanted to make my locks little Venus flytraps or did I want to go with a whole poison ivy type aesthetic. But I thought she was really cool. And I also think that she's very much covered because there's so much you can cover. Um, but I wanted to like really look at like how Venus flytraps look, how they sit in their pots, if there's more towards the ground, and being a plant mom for the first time, I really wanted to do that. Um, yeah, I think she turned out really good. She took about I want to say 13 hours in total because she was something I did work on 3 more hours off stream as well because I had a very valid crash out and I restarted her. I restarted the whole line art. I have to start over with stuff. It's bugging me. I can't. Something's not right. Um, but it was worth it. Honestly, hear me out. Some crash outs are definitely needed. Uh, but yeah, she turned out this way. It took about like 12 hours to draw. And she is honestly one of the very satisfying drawings of myself, I will have to say, because when it comes to drawing myself and how my VTuber character looks, since she's very based off of me, but like a confident version, even though I'm not spewing confidence right now in this little spiel, she turned out so well. Because when it comes to like other characters, I feel like a lot of artists be like, yeah, this is good, this is fine. She turned out the way I want to, but when they have to draw themselves, it's like we're so critical about how we draw ourselves and how it looks that it takes forever, or we just don't do it. We just be like, nah, I give up on this. I ain't doing this. You can't make me. Nope. Um. So yeah, I really enjoyed how this one turned out, and honestly, I'll probably start drawing myself more to fit like a more naturey vibes, especially when my version 2 comes out. I can't wait to turn my sclera's freaking green. Now, my partner's OC, his VTuber. When I say that this drawing, he owes me so many dates, the art aftercare that I needed for the stress and strain that I had from drawing this. This took 2 whole weeks. I was supposed to be editing this video the last week of October. This video was supposed to be out on Halloween. You wanna know when I finished drawing this? On Halloween. I finished this on Halloween. And this one I did not work on off stream because I needed mental breaks from working on this when I was streaming. It was that much because drawing him as an alchemist was so hard to do because like if I didn't have a background, it would just look like, oh, he just got potions on him. Maybe he's like a mad scientist. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he just has a bottle. What is he about to make? So I went with like a D&D type of vibe. And with that, to like really emphasize that he was a alchemist, I had to draw backgrounds. If you guys do not know me, I don't like drawing backgrounds. The strain of trying to figure out perspectives. I even had Stream watch with me a tutorial on perspectives. A Clip Studio Paint official tutorial from their official like the official YouTube channel, trying to figure out, did I say proportions? Perspectives. Trying to figure out what's 1 point perspective, what's 2 points, how if it was going to be 3 points, and it just confused me even more. So I was just like sitting there dreading drawing a background, but I knew that a background and the items with it is necessary to get that alchemist vibe. And I feel like the more that I talk about this one, the more I'm going to rage about how long this took. I don't even know how long it took. I don't even know how long it took. All I knew is that it took all my energy and it took 2 whole weeks to do. I lost count at 9 hours, guys. But I know for a fact it's more. I just have to look at the VODs and count the hours I worked on it. But yeah, I did it. It's done. And honestly, if I continue talking about it more, the more I would want to throw out my computer for how long it took and how much stress this one caused me. But in the end, it was so fun and honestly the best drawing that I ever did of a male character. I stay away from male characters for proportion reasons. Yep. But it's great. It's done. I did it. I overcome the freaking art challenge for a month. I never was able to do a whole month-long art challenge, but I felt like me separating them up into a weekly one drawing thing made me feel a little bit more like college art class when like the semester was like maybe this long and you had like 4 paintings done for each month because you was doing a different painting each week. It felt so satisfying to finally draw a male's proportion right and draw backgrounds something like this. And honestly, I feel like with more practice, I will be drawing more backgrounds. But that will be another day. I really hope that you enjoyed this drawing. I really hope that you would like are inspired to do an October like OC drawing challenge yourself. Hell, do it in Funguary. Get those funguses going. Make some fun, guys. Because I know I am, so be on the lookout for that next year. And if you guys want to see more, my links are in the description. And I'll see you guys the next time I scribble on paper. Goodbye.